to thetechsource.tv. My name is Dan, and today we're going to be reviewing the Bitfenix Colossus Venom Edition. It's a pretty awesome looking case. Alright, so this is the outside of the Bitfenix Colossus case. As you can see, where I have the green LEDs on right now, it looks really sleek. Now we have the red on. Again, it looks awesome, so depending on what kind of case system you got, NVIDIA or AMD, and I'm switching back. The outside is all a matte black style finish. It's not very fingerprinty. The case, even though it's a full tower, actually kind of looks a little small. So the front door here, as you can see, it exposes all your drive bays. You got 5 of them there. And also, it closes nicely with magnets and holds pretty securely. So on the behind the door, you can see there's a lock, and it locks all the front USB ports, and there's the hard drive and power LED. On top of the case, we got the power, the reset, the fan controller. We got our LED on and off, LED change colors, the eSATA, 2 USB 3.0s, 2 USB 2.0s. We also have a headphone, a microphone, and also where all that stuff sits is kind of sunken in, so you can put stuff in there and you can lock it. So on the top of the case, again, it also has cable management for all those cables. So as you can see, we have a cable running down along the side of the case, and then we can easily close the door, close the top as we close it there, and as you can see, it's still all nicely closed, and it's charging my BlackBerry. On the back of the case, we have 4 pass-throughs for water cooling tubes. Moving along, we also have our aisle shield plate to get installed, 120 or 140 millimeter fans, 8 expansion slots. Our ATX power supply gets installed. Also on the bottom, there's a dust filter. So inside of the case, as you can see, it's very large. There's lots of room to work on. So we're going to move on to the drive bays. As you can see, here's the toolless systems. They're on both sides, so you can securely fasten your drive in. We have 6 hard drive bays with the intake 230 millimeter fan, a bottom 140 millimeter fan with a dust filter you can add, ATX power supply, 8 expansion slots with toolless systems. They work really good, actually. You can install massive CPU coolers. There's a top 230 millimeter fan. We have rubber grommets all over the motherboard in great spots. Never had a problem with them in being in the wrong spot. So the case also features a very large CPU cutout. We found it worked great for us. Alright, so we're going to give you a quick summary of things we liked and where this case could really have some room for improvement, and would have made it a great case. Even though it's still a good case, nonetheless. Now, if you're looking for a full tower that has lots of room, and it has an all-black interior, all-black exterior, it has changing LEDs, soft-touch plastic on the top, it has a 6-way fan controller on it, great cable management, and also uses a fully toolless design, this is definitely a case to look for. Now, the only problems about this case, or things that they could improve with an updated version of this case, is maybe add a rear 120 millimeter or 140 millimeter fan in the back. Every other case in its price point has one. Also, the rubber grommets could be bigger. They're not big enough, I find. They barely fit the cables in, but I guess if you buy the Bitfenix cables, their cable extensions, then you wouldn't really have a problem, but that requires you to go and buy more stuff. And if you're on a budget, sometimes you can't afford those. And that's really all about it. The case overall is a great case. Build quality is all right, and fit and finish fits together pretty good. It's minus, the side panels are a little stiff for my liking. You'll see that definitely in our unboxing. And now that we've taken the panels off on and off, probably a good 4 or 5 times, still they loosened up a little bit, not by much. I don't know. Maybe it's just because of shipping. This case went through hell and back. You'll see that in our unboxing video as well. But anyways, guys, we're gonna give this case an overall 8 out of 10. Near perfect, still a great case. If you're looking for a full tower case that looks pretty badass and it holds lots of stuff, then this is a case to look no further. It's also very quiet as well. As you can see, it's actually on. The only thing that's loud in here is probably the Corsair A70 in here. That's probably the loudest thing in this case. But anyways, guys, we'll see you next time on thetechsource.tv. Please remember to subscribe, rate, thumbs up, and favorite this video if you're looking for more cases like these.